morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp, stomp. Spin around, spin, spin, spin. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Wash your hands, wash, wash, wash. Shake your hands, shake, shake, shake. Brush your teeth, brush, brush, brush. All right. Good morning.
Here's my southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin', each and every way. It's one nation, under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down in the under rooms. Rooms, 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 rooms,
Yeah, no, Lou has not played the Good Morning song uh, in a long time. Yeah, I told Lou that he could join the show if he wanted to. Guess hopefully he will make an appearance. Yes, but Lou is down bad. Of course, unfortunately, his power is still out, and it looks like it's not gonna be back on this weekend either. Yeah, I did see him make a Facebook post. Well, it was like a screenshot from the power company saying that the earliest that they're gonna get it back on is October the 10th. Well, fuck. Guess that's just really sad. All right, so let's see who's in the chat. We got Leroy Jenkins, Yoda T, Matt Dummett, Stingray, RB Smada, Sam Douglas. Yep, James Thompson said Braves down bad. Yes, Braves are eliminated. Yes, that's right. Braves YSIO. Oh yeah, good morning, Sven. Let's see, look at your where is it? Gotta find it first. Here it is. All right, there you go, Sven. He's gonna have to go back to the Buffalo Wild Wings, yeah, or watch the games with Pete. Yeah, maybe Lou and Pete will stream games together. Yeah, Jackpot got his electricity back. Yeah, yeah, are you crazy or you watch Disney Football League? How the heck can you rank Ole Miss in your top 15? Best win Wake, who is 1-3, and their best win is NCA&T. Well, I mean, maybe their best win might be Georgia Southern. I don't know. I mean, Georgia Southern might be better than Woke Forest. I don't know. I mean, they did lose to Louisiana, so I mean, they already lost to one Sun Belt team. Well, I mean, because I already had them highly ranked to begin with, so I can only, drop them so far. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, started out. Ole Miss started out at number 4. So, yeah, I started Ole Miss at number 4 and just, left them there. But I mean, yeah, they lost to Kentucky, so I mean, I did drop them. I mean, I dropped them 10 spots. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Oh yeah, good morning, Robert. I am not greedy with my electricity. Yeah, no, I don't know why it's taking, so long to, restore power in Augusta. I mean, I'm really not an and I'm an expert on power grids, so well, I guess that a lot of, critical infrastructure, has been, destroyed, and they are trying, to, they're having to, replace a lot of stuff, power lines, transformers, substations, have to be, I guess, repaired or I guess, or replaced. So they got to replace all of those, tran- transformers. Yeah, because Colby is being lazy. Yeah, yeah, tree damage. Yes, that's right. It goes the transformers. Yeah, it's those transformers. We need to get Optimus Prime. Yeah, yeah, tree damage. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Colby's being lazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. 'Cause Colby is it is a lineman. So I guess he's been having to work a lot. Uh, that's right, because he is a power. That's right. He is a power man. So as Rooster, no, no. His town didn't really get hit. I think that the hurricane just brushed past. I think it just brushed past Fort Myers. So yeah, Rooster and Celine, they're fine. I guess it just brushed them. I mean, I think they lost power for uh for a little bit, but yeah, it looks like they're fine. Yeah, he's been streaming again. Yeah, he did a stream um last night. So yeah, good morning, Talk is Pit. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and drop the link. Yes, Colby, a lying man or a lineman? Hmm. Yes, I did lose power for about 12 hours. Yes, it went out. F- it went out early Friday morning, and it came back on Friday afternoon. Any damage in your area? Well, no. Yeah, no, big damage, no. I mean, I mean, some people were, were without, power, a little longer than we were, right, but I think that the whole county has power back up now, but I think some people around here didn't get their power restored until Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. I did have one tree that that fell over. Yeah, it was in a- an old tree that fell over. So we're in the process of breaking it up and getting it hauled away. Or turn it into firewood. So yeah, it just rained a lot. Yeah, yeah. Same here. It rained a lot. We had like 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There was a lot of flooding in North Carolina. Yeah, they got yeah, West North Carolina uh got all flooded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they said there was like up to like a th- a, 1,000 people either 1,000 people missing. Yeah, either yeah, yeah, either confirmed deaths or missing people is like up to 1,000. Valdosta got hit bad. Yeah, yeah, South Georgia got hit bad. Let's see, uh, Florida, Gulf Coast, got hit bad. So like the Big Bend and the Panhandle, took it, um, caught it, directly. So, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, East Tennessee too also got a lot of flooding. Right, there was like a dam that broke. Yeah, 3 people in a factory in Tennessee died because they waited to leave until the manager told them it was okay. Yeah, fuck that. I'm getting out of here. I, I, yeah. What's up, Big Barney? It's finally October. The cobwebs and dust in the house is becoming Halloween decorations. Yeah, Kentucky beat the fainting goats. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't work this time. It might work on Tennessee, but it didn't work on Kentucky. That's why I'm okay with living up north. Though there was a time back in 1939 when half downtown Pittsburgh was underwater, being surrounded by 3 different rivers. If Tennessee don't misplay tomorrow, it'll be over after 15 minutes. False by 4 or 5 touchdowns. Way better QB, way better lines. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that I would take. Yeah, I think Tennessee would win, but I don't think it would be by 4 or 5 touchdowns. Yeah. Good morning, Biggs. A new drinking game. Every time an Ole Miss player goes down, you have to take a drink. Yeah. Sports Talk 101 says, "Thank God I live in the Midwest." Well, I mean, y'all can still get tornadoes, though. Yeah, yes, prayers for everyone who has been affected. The Tennessee hype is getting out of hand. Ar- All right, we'll see. Yeah. Dart gets nothing done if he gets pressure. Look up last year's UGA Bama and Mississippi State game, the Kentucky game. Dart is an average QB. Well, I mean, I think every quarterback struggles under pressure. Under, uh, under pressure. Joom, 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 digga, joom, joom. Under pressure. Yeah, you can end it with the last game of the season. No, LOL. Jackson's Heisman hopes have darted away. Not yet. I mean, he still leads the country in passing yards. I mean, one loss doesn't eliminate you from the Heisman. I mean, I think that right now, Jackson Dart and and Cam Ward are still the front runners. I mean, East East Coast Gridiron put out a video that yesterday saying that Jalen Milrow it it is the Heisman front runner, and it's not even close. No, Milrow is not winning the Heisman. I mean, it's a numbers award. I mean, he just doesn't have the stats. I mean I I mean he's a decent quarterback, I mean but he's just not going to have the numbers. I mean, right now he's on pace to have about the same numbers that he had last year. I think he's on pace to put up what about 2,800 passing yards like last year. I think he'll probably get. I mean, I mean, it looks like he's on pace to have more rushing yards. He's on pace to have maybe like 800 rushing yards instead of 500. But I mean, yeah, I just don't think that's going to be enough to win the Heisman. Yeah, Pavia is good. Yeah. Then everybody's talking about Diego Pavia. for Vandy. Yeah, good morning, Jay. Yeah, I mean, beating Georgia does not make you a Heisman front runner. Is Brock Vandergrift now a contender for the Heisman after beating Ole Miss? What's up, awesomeness? Yeah, I hear that your Commanders are doing really good. Yeah, congratulations on your big win against the Cardinals. Get Jaden Daniels is the real deal. We did. We got eliminated. Yeah, that's sad. Yep. Yep. Our season is over. Yeah, Vandergrift got the Hero of the Week trophy. Nobody votes Dart over Hunter, Milrow, or Ward. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, Travis Hunter is also a big contender. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Travis Hunter is super elite. Yeah, you're right about that. Exactly. Would rather 2 years of over 4,000 yards and under 10 receptions, but didn't get an invite. You're right. 2,800 yards are poverty numbers. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I looked at the stat rankings. I think like Milrow is not even top 50 in passing. He has like 800 and something pass yards through f- f- 5 games or 4 games, right? Yeah, 4 games. Yeah. So he's getting about 200 yards a game, which comes out to over a 12 game season. That's 2,400 yards. Yeah, that's not winning the Heisman. I mean, Carson Beck is not winning the Heisman either. Yeah, Ashton Jaunty. You're right. Ashton Jaunty should get some should get some votes. I mean, he's to almost 1,000 passing yards. Hey, right, 218 rushing yards per game. He's getting 10 yards a carry. It gets 10.3 yards per carry. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, let's see, Vic. Yeah, thank you. Uh, Phillies will eventually lose and be one and done in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, I know that, that, um that, w where you hiding is laughing at us. But but yeah, the Phillies, will lose. Eli Holstein coming from Bama to Pitt was the best thing for Pitt football, facts. That's right, and it was also the best thing for Eli Holstein. Washington Nationals were not that good during the season. Facts, yeah. Vega Cosmonaut 2001 says facts. Braves played terrible. Yes, we did. Oh yeah, good morning, sir. Ugga. Yeah, Detroit Tigers are sneaky. Yeah, watch out for the Tigers. Congratulations to Lou on early retirement. He's not retiring. He'll be back. I mean, he'll get his power back on eventually. Carson Carson From. Wait, aren't you Spank Mapleton? Yeah, because I recognize that avatar. Today is Lou's birthday. Lou's birthday is in May. Yeah, he already had his birthday. Yeah, Pete has yeah, yeah, no, I think it's Pete's birthday today, or it's coming up, or I know that Pete's birthday is this week. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what day Pete's birthday is. Oh yeah, if today is your birthday, Pete, uh happy birthday. Yeah, Pete is is in his mid 40s. Yeah, he's turning 44. Yes, that is the mid 40s. Yeah, it was yesterday was Hairy Legs' birthday. Pete is still a little man. Adult when you reach 50. Yeah. Right. Well, being a man, ism is 40. You become a man when you turn 40, according to Mike Gundy. Yep. I'm a man. I'm 40. There it is, Ted's 2,978th birthday. Yeah, so right now we're having a port strike. Yeah, so like the the dock workers are going on strike. Yes, the union's been on strike. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Tommy used to work on the docks. Yeah, Tommy used to work on the docks. The union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Yeah. Tommy needs to get back to work. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna have trouble finding some items for a while. Yeah. Yes, we know that American-made products don't get stuck on cargo ships, but I mean all of that manufacturing is not coming back.
Morning, VicTube.
Yeah, good morning, Caden.
Sorry, my alarm went off with my new custom theme tune. But my alarm is for when your show goes off or when your show comes on. I'm like, oh, I better see what VicTube's up to. So I figured I'd just hop on in.
Yeah.
How's your morning going so far, sir?
Good.
Well, I just figured I'd come on the morning show, and put in my predictions for the next couple weeks for college football.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
So this is Caden the Man's blowout to shutouts for the 2024 season for the Ohio State University Buckeyes. And as a Buckeye fan, I like shutouts and blowouts just as much as anybody else does. And I've got them written down right here, Vic, too. I've got my three main shutouts to blowouts being against Penn State and Happy Valley. Will win that game by 49.5 points in Happy Valley. The second one is Oregon. We beat them by, well, let's see, 52.5 points. And then Michigan will beat them by 58 plus. And that's my picks for the shutouts to blowouts for this month for the college football season for your Ohio State University Buckeyes. Now, for your Georgia Bulldogs, I'm going to say the Texas, Ole Miss, and Tennessee game will be blowouts for you. So I just figured I'd let you know.
Okay.
Now, I get the one loss to Alabama struck people so hard. It's like, oh, this is just a tease. Well, here's the thing. Coach Kirby Smart needs to get their defense back up and running.
Yes, he does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they don't get it back up and running against Arch Manning and Auburn this week, that's going to be a huge problem.
Right.
You want to see Georgia go 12-1, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Well, I had my prediction change for Georgia this season after losing to Alabama. I have them going 12-1, 11-1, 12-1. They win the SEC title with only one loss. And then their first, so they'll be like number 2 or number 3 in the seeding. I don't believe they'll have a bye week. And then they'll have a bye week and then a neutral site game against whoever they'll play for the quarterfinals for the national championship.
Yeah.
And then whoever that is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Same for my Buckeyes. Going undefeated.
You're saying that Georgia and Ohio State will meet in the national championship. Possibly.
Now I do have Miami in the mix. So just so you know you're aware.
Right. Yeah, I think everyone does, but
now I will say that I do have maybe 1 or 2 teams in the Big 12, maybe 2 or 3 teams in the Big 12 in the playoffs. Utah's one. Good team. I just wish they could bring more physicality on defense. That's not my one issue. Second of all is Kansas State. Good football team. They got the good weapons on their team, but they really need to start getting their defense weaponized. The third team, let's see. Jesus. I can't think of them. Shoot. What's it called?
What about Clemson?
I see them maybe going 10-2.
Okay, you don't think Clemson is winning the ACC?
Listen, if Miami is winning their season pretty much from top to bottom, and if they beat Clemson, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Clemson goes 10-2.
Right. Okay.
But that's what I said. I have Ohio State, Georgia, Miami, and then whoever from the Big 12 or the Power 5 non-con or Power 4 being in the playoffs.
Right.
Because Clemson needs to get their situation fixed with Cade Klubnik. I get they lost to who they lost last week to. That's what my point is they need to get themselves fixed, because if they don't, by the time they play Miami, they won't be going undefeated. They're going to be having 2 losses on their head already. Now I'll say this to Pigskin Pete if he's listening to this. Hey, Pete, you need to go down and tell Dabo Swinney he needs to get that team fixed, because if he doesn't, someone's going to be having a bad day losing to the Miami Hurricanes again. It's true. Like, if Cade Klubnik doesn't get his situation fixed, and if Clemson doesn't get their defense fixed, I don't see them going to the playoffs. That's just a simple fact, Vic, too.
Yeah.
And then as far as the rest of the Big Ten goes, you're probably saying, well, Caden, aren't you worried about the Big Ten? Penn State, Michigan, Oregon, USC, Washington. As far as I'm concerned, Vic, too, I am not worried one single bit. I am not even one single bit worried. Now, Oregon can seem like a threat, but really, I don't see them as a threat. They need to get their situation over there with Dylan Gabriel fixed, because if they don't, by the time they have us coming up to Eugene October 12th, it's going to be a disaster for those guys. And like I said, shut them out by like 50, 49, like 49 and a half points. But, I mean, with that defense of ours, you never know how far that game could go and how far the referees are going to have to probably say enough is enough. If you know what I mean.
Right. Okay. Right.
I mean, you don't want somebody beating the senseless crap out of Oregon, don't you?
Right.
I mean, that's what Georgia did to Oregon 2 years ago in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, that is what we did. Yes.
I mean, Oregon fans are like, please, dear Lord, stop this. Ohio State, this does not need to go any further. And we're like, oh, yeah, this is what you get for pay. This is payback for 2 years. For 2 years ago, trying to beat us down in Columbus. So, you know what? Payback is karma's, what's that term? Karma's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And if Sven's on here, I don't need Sven to say, oh, how Mississippi State's this next up rising powerhouse in college football.
Well,
they need to get their...
Did he say that? Did Sven say that?
When I was on
I don't think I've ever heard him say that Mississippi State is a rising powerhouse. I don't think I've ever heard him say that.
Victor, the last time I was on your show, your buddy, that Mississippi State Bulldog fan, was going on there, going about blabbing about all that. So I don't need to hear that from Mississippi State unless they got the gall to come up to Columbus, up the road about maybe 800 miles, and shut up and fight. Because if they don't, that proves my point. Mississippi State is not a legit team. Now, as far as the rest of the SEC is concerned, Texas, I'm not worried about them if we have to play them. The thing is, it'll be neutral site instead of at Texas. So that's one key factor. 2, Steve Sarkisian, head coach of the University of Texas Longhorns, has not been prepared for Ohio State's defense. Nor will he. Because our defense will be more prepared than Texas will ever be prepared. Now, give credit to Arch Manning. He's a good quarterback. But my problem is, if Ohio State's defense starts causing him problems early in the first half, that's going to be major problems. Major problems.
Right.
And the thing is, I don't see Texas. I see Texas have. I mean, they got a good offense, but where's their defense? That's my problem. If Ohio State starts lighting them up on offense and defense, they're pretty much going to lose by 55.
Right. Well, I mean, Texas defense is not really has not really been that bad, but then again, they haven't really played anyone. So with a good offense,
and they haven't played anybody with a top tier defense yet.
Right. Either. You're right.
Michigan.
What about Michigan? Yeah.
See, the thing is with Michigan. The thing is with Michigan,
they have
that wasn't much of a legit team at that point.
Tier. Yeah, and they have Michigan has a top tier defense. So.
But I'm saying somebody with the physicality of Ohio State. That's my question. That's my problem. If they don't play somebody like Ohio State, that proves my point. They need to play somebody like Ohio State. You see what I mean?
Play somebody first, okay?
Yeah. Who has Ohio State played, Caden?
And good morning, guys. How y'all?
Morning, Harry. Listen, we may have played nobody, but listen, by the time we get to Penn State and Oregon, then we'll really start heating things up.
Right. You're right.
My boys will start cooking.
Theoretically, you won't be as dinged up as a lot of the teams will have that have played tougher opponents, as we've begun.
Yeah, you're getting ready to play Oregon, right? I guess that's next week that y'all play Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep, it's next week, and you best believe I already I pretty much told the guys we need to step it up against Oregon. Because now Oregon can say, "Oh, we've got Dylan Gabriel, and we're prepared." Really? Have you seen our defense? Our defense is top tier, and we've got two of the most dangerous recruits. And I wouldn't say recruits, but we got two of the most dangerous freshmen waiting on the bench when we need to put them on. We'll put them
All right.
on, and we'll let them light you all up.
Okay, top tier. Let's see. You've played Akron, Western Michigan, Marshall, and Michigan State.
You might find a pulse in all four of them if you tied them together.
Yeah, and oh yeah, and y'all play Iowa this week. So
Yeah, y'all might have a little fun with them, and there's a little bit more physicality involved in playing Iowa. But I don't know if Iowa can score enough to stay with you.
no, they can't.
No, they won't be able to, Harry. And speaking of the Georgia Bulldogs, do me a favor, Harry.
Ask.
I want you to go down to Athens, Georgia, wherever the hell you are. Go down to Athens, Georgia. Go marching it. Go walking into the facility, and you better tell Kirby Smart I said that if he doesn't get that team back up and running before the playoffs, because when he'll know Ohio State's on the hunt for somebody, they better be prepared. I won't guarantee you. The next time we play, it's not going to be pretty.
This is one of the most hilarious talking points I've heard in years, Vic. Here we play in arguably the biggest, most widely watched football game in years, Saturday night, and fought our way back from what I thought was absolutely insurmountable.
We did.
And
yeah, Caden. Riz Chat. Yeah, Riz Chat says Caden is a good argument for contraception.
Lord have mercy.
Facts, Riz Chat.
We don't need to do all that. So everybody's got their thing, how they feel about things. So
Riz Chat don't know shit.
Anyway, as far as Georgia's concerned, worry not. We'll be as good as we will be. And I've said that from the jump. I said I didn't think we would make it through the season undefeated. I still don't think anybody in the SEC is going to go undefeated. But the next 2 weeks will tell us all about that. So I may have to eat those words. But some of these schedules are turning out to be a little softer than what was anticipated, I think, for like Texas. We get a hold of them, in 2 weeks, Vic?
Yeah.
Yep, y'all play them in 2 weeks.
So, we'll have played 3 heartbeats.
Yeah, we got Auburn and Mississippi State. So we got, these next 2 games to, get right. We got these next 2 games to, right the ship,
I think it's a matter of the team finding itself. Every team has an identity. Every team has its own unique chemistry, and it changes every year. And this group, quite frankly, I think might have read some press clippings. And I know from what I saw Saturday night, when we lined up on defense, Alabama had snookered us. None of that was on film. That was some brilliant stuff. If you go back and watch some of the film studies that's been done, the film don't lie on Georgia Bulldogs football, or watch Brooks Austin break it down. You'll see, man, that was a master class in offensive game planning. And so I tip my hat, to the staff there. But we figured it out at halftime.
Good morning, Hoghead.
Hey guys, what's up this morning?
Oh, nothing much, Hoghead. How about yourself?
Oh, just taking it easy, getting ready to fly to Tulsa today, and then driving to Fayetteville Saturday for the game.
Tulsa time.
Yeah. So did you catch any of the hurricane, Hoghead?
No, we just got some rain, much needed rain. Not a whole lot, but probably 5 or 6 inches, and it was really much needed. But other than that, we were good.
How about your cabins up there? Did they come through okay?
Say again, Harry.
How about your cabins up there in North Carolina? They come through.
Yeah, they're great. They're good. They're good.
Well, the cabins are on the high ground. So
Yeah, it was they were fine. We was kind of worried about it when all this was developing, but everything turned out good.
Well, that's great, buddy. That's great.
Let's get Hoghead. Let me just let you know to get you up to speed. I think you're probably up to speed with everything I've said probably now for the last like 3 minutes to VicTube.
yes, of course, yeah.
No, not really. I just turned on
Well, that's okay.
right
Don't
before I
worry.
came on stream.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Hoghead.
So you're
Oh,
taking your grandson, huh? You and your grandson are
Hey.
going out there for the game?
Y'all ain't bad mouthing me, have you?
No.
No, Hoghead, I haven't been bad mouthing you. Now, as a Buckeye fan, nah.
Okay, good enough.
Okay.
But I was just telling VicTube and Harry here that I was telling them Ohio State and Miami are the only teams going undefeated this year, and that Georgia's going to be going into the playoffs with one loss.
Miami is not going undefeated. Yeah, let's pump the brakes right there. Yeah.
No, you hold the brakes.
Miami almost
VicTube.
lost to
You hold the
Virginia
brakes,
Tech. They're
VicTube.
gonna lose to somebody.
I don't think
Miami's gonna lose to someone. I mean,
I don't think anything he said is totally unreasonable, to be honest.
Thank you, Hoghead.
Well, I mean, you're talking, you know.
yeah. Well, you said that you were gonna beat Oregon and Penn State and Michigan by 50. So
Now let me say this. Let me say this, Hoghead.
How are you gonna do that when you only beat Michigan State by 30?
Listen, in my defense, we're saving the best for the best games. Oregon's got themselves a whipping coming. Penn State's got themselves a whipping coming. And you dang sure believe Michigan's going to have a 50-point ass whipping handed to them.
I don't believe that.
Listen, we can Ohio State is unpredictable. So don't.
Well, I have a pretty big concern level for our game against Arkansas this weekend. I'm not convinced that Tennessee is this amazing football team like a lot of people are making it out to be. I think we're a good football team, but there's a huge difference in the two.
Y'all should take care of Arky. I mean, they're gonna put up a good fight. I mean, I've been impressed to date. I didn't expect them to look as good as they've looked, and they're actually playing some halfway decent defense. And so I think it might be a good match until Nico starts hooking up with them receivers. Now I'm interested to see if Arky can get any pressure on him. If they can't, then I think y'all will pick them apart. But you're gonna have to watch the quarterback, man. That dude's got more moves than X-Lax.
Our offensive line is kind of shaky, especially when our two tackles are out. I mean, if we can get them somewhat healthy, I mean, I think we'll be okay. But still, I mean, you know, look at we played 4 games and 3 of them's been against air. North Carolina State is terrible.
I think we all knew that was coming, Hoghead. But the thing is with me that was really impressive to me. Now, this is just as a Buckeye fan, was playing against Oklahoma. I watched that game and I said, you know what? I said Tennessee could have a future, but it's just I really wish Nico could use more of his weapons because he has the receivers. But my thing is, if he can use them every single game, especially when they play like, say, Arkansas, Oklahoma, all of them, you know, he could make a big impact.
Yeah.
Well, all these teams are still evolving as teams this year. You'll see them growing up, okay? Because Tennessee's got some youngins that's out there playing ball right now. Got forced into action just like Georgia and just like Ohio State. All these teams got the redshirt freshmen or even true freshmen out there on the field. And when you step it up in the top tier of competition and they face that for the first time, you get that doe-eye look in my eyes, you know, say, oh, shit.
Good morning, Celine.
Guys, I gotta go. I'm getting ready to start driving, and I got to pack up and head to Tulsa this evening. But it's been a pleasure talking to you guys.
Y'all
See
have a
you
safe
later, Hoghead.
Okay.
Enjoy Tulsa for me, will you?
I will,
Okay,
Bubby. See you
okay, bye,
guys.
Hoghead.
See ya. Man,
All
Hoghead
right.
was doing awesome.
My brother drove back through there yesterday, coming back from Denver. And,
I
Well,
saw
yeah,
somebody
looks
said,
like Hoghead is going to miss the recap of Outpick Vic. Yeah, I was gonna figure out who won, but he left, so I was gonna go back and watch last week's show. Yeah,
uh,
here it is. Outpick Vic. Let's see if I can find what part where he brought Hoghead on.
"Hey, Vic, you see Nate the loser?"
Not smart.
No, because I was like gonna say I hadn't heard him from him. I haven't heard his mouth in about 2 hours.
I haven't been on here that long, so I don't know if he's been in here yet or not today.
It's not like he's on here talking, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But that guy's a Nebraska fan too. Yeah, he's gonna have a bad day and a bad month. I'm gonna tell you that, Harry.
We'll see. We'll see. They got Indiana at home. Nebraska does. I think that'll be a good game. I'm still on the fence here. I want to see. I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to watch that. But I think it's in conflict. I think that's a 4 o'clock game, so that's gonna be in conflict with ours. So
Well, I will know, Harry. Ohio State does play both Michigan and Nebraska, so that's gonna be a bad day for him if they both lose. Or I should say, they will lose.
we got to see y'all. Like I say, we're gonna have to see how things progress as these schedules toughen up a little bit. Although y'all don't have a tough schedule at all. I think yours was ranked like 76 or something.
78, I checked.
I was close. But it's all relative. And we'll have our usual end of the year controversy, even with 12 teams able to play in it. Who was it? One of the talking head sports guys on one of the big networks was running his mouth about the, we ought to just go ahead and make it 64, that way there'll only be 60, 60 something teams bitching about it. Getting left out.
All right. So now it is time to do Outpick Vic. So we'll need to review the footage from last week.
All right. Virginia Tech on the road at Miami. Miami's favored by 20.
Miami.
All right. Hoghead's got Miami minus
All right.
20.
All right. So Hoghead took Miami minus 20. Right. That was a loser.
All right. Now you're up. Washington road at Rutgers, also on Friday night. Rutgers is favored by 2.5.
Yeah, I'll take Rutgers.
Rutgers covered that one.
All right, yeah, Rutgers covered that one. Yeah, they won by 3, so I won that one. That's a point for me.
I'm gonna pick favorites that time. Rutgers minus 2.5. All right, Hogman. Oklahoma State at Kansas State. Kansas State favored by 5.
Kansas State.
All right, Kansas State favored by 5. All right, Kansas State won by a lot. So
Hogman says
They did.
That's 1 point for Hoghead.
State home team there. Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. All right, Vic's Tube. For you, we have Louisville at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is favored by 6.5.
Notre Dame is favored by 6.5, and they won by 7. Yep. So that's another win for me.
Dr. Good.
All right. So I got 2 points so far, and Harry.
You know,
has
honestly,
1.
Vic, I had Miami picked. I had Miami picked.
Yeah. So did I. But
So that's a point for me.
All right. Minus 6.5 for Vic's Tube. All right, Hogman. Oklahoma on the road at Auburn. Oklahoma is a 2-point favorite.
I'm going with Oklahoma.
All right, he says.
all right, we're going with Oklahoma. All right. So we both. So we're both. So we're both 2 for 2. Okay. All right. So, okay. No. Wait. Hoghead picked. Picked Miami. So he's got. Okay. So that. Okay. Right. So we. Okay.
OU minus 2. So Hoghead took
All right. So Hoghead has 2 points. I have 2 points.
all 3
so.
home teams. All 3 were favorites. All right, Vic Tube, the third and final game for you, sir. Arkansas on the road at Texas A&M. Texas A&M is favored by 4.
Texas A&M is favored by 4, and they won by 4. And I
Big
guess I'll
bang.
go with the A&M. Yeah, and they won by 4. So
A&M minus 4. All right, y'all. Both of y'all took all home teams and all favorites.
all right. So there you go. So I guess I won.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
Good luck. We have a Friday night game. You each have a Friday night game, and you each have 2 Saturday games. So next Thursday, Vic, when you come on, we'll tally up the scores, and whoever wins will get a free month of.
All right. So I believe that the tiebreaker was number of turnovers that Auburn's going to have. I think Hoghead said 4, and Andam and I said 5. So Hoghead won the
you'll win that prize.
tiebreaker. And then that means, yeah, because I think Auburn only had like 1 turnover. So I don't know if I did said I did have A&M minus 4, and they won by 4. So that's a push. So I mean, I don't know if I might get the point or not.
Well, if you had a tiebreaker and you missed a tiebreaker, of course, both of you did, didn't you?
I don't know if Luke is gonna give credit for for a push.
Well, it's a draw, so it'll be a draw all the way around.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I get half a point for a push. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say, Vic, too. I know. Isn't Pigskin Pete going live tonight? Because he didn't go live last night. Just asking, because I didn't see he didn't go live last night.
No, he did not.
But hey, Harry, I was gonna say, what's your picks for the this week for college football?
So I think it was that Pete had a family function to go to last night. So because it was they were kind of like doing like a celebration for like his birthday and his sister's birthday because their birthdays are both
On the
are
same day.
both yeah, in the same they're both around the same day or they're both in like the same week. So yeah. So
Okay.
just combine their birthday celebrations together. So yeah.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to Pete. I'll just say that on this. I'll say it right now this morning. And I was gonna ask Harry, what's his picks for college football this week? For week 6.
I've not made any selections on any of the pick'ems I'm in yet. I'll probably get around doing that this afternoon.
Well, I was gonna say because this morning I have Ohio State favorite this week. I got Ohio State winning by 50 points against Iowa. Then I've got Miami winning. Then I've got Miami winning by 30 this weekend.
Bookcase of accountability, Vic. 50 and 30.
Yep. Yep.
What do you got Georgia favored over Auburn by 55? Not surprised.
No, I think we beat Auburn.
I think we're favored by
24.
24. Yeah.
I don't think we.
Yeah. I mean on the Rob and Kale pick'em. Yeah, I think that Rob had Auburn plus 25.5. So I took Auburn.
That's a lot of points.
I've got Georgia winning that over the point spread.
Yeah, I think it's 24 right now. So
well, I've got it. Well, I'm going to say I have mine at 35. Winning that game over Auburn. And it's at home, right?
Yes. If you look,
okay.
If you look back over the history, we played them more than anybody else on that we play. I can't even remember what number this is. 130 something.
137.
And historically, the margin of difference in the games is less than 7 points. Auburn's a little anemic on offense this year. I don't think they threaten us. But hell, who knows? We'll see. We come out and play like we did first half Saturday. Anything could happen.
Yeah, Nina. Well, here's the thing. You guys are probably going to bump back against Georgia or against Auburn this week because I said I literally just said last night over a podcast show. I said if Georgia bounces back this week against Auburn and beats them by 35 plus, I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia comes back lighting Auburn up and saying, we're back, we're bad. We're the baddest team in the SEC. Texas is going to get shaken up by us, just like y'all did against Clemson.
Well, I would be just as happy with a 24-3 win as I would 38-17.
Would you be happy if Georgia beat Auburn 58-6?
Well, see, I don't. That could that's extraordinary. Happen.
You didn't answer my question there, Harry.
I certainly did. I said that's an extraordinary occurrence, and I don't see it happening.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I do see it happening against Auburn because Auburn's that terrible, and I don't see you guys. I don't see Georgia losing.
I don't think we're going to lose. I just don't have any high confidence that we're going to go out there and look, hang 60 on them or anything like that. I just don't see the point.
All right. So yes, I'm going to call Lou and ask him that question about a push. Ask him if I get any credit for a push. So.
All right, Vic. Listen, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I got to get Got to take the big dog to the vet today.
Mm,
Always
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Bye, Harry.
Y'all be good, and I'll check y'all later on.
Okay.
Hey Vic, I do have a question for Lou if he answers.
Okay.
When you're done talking to him.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
All right. Well, big dang.
That's a real big dang.
All right. I guess we'll say that Hoghead won. I guess.
Yeah, we'll say save Hoghead's points.
Okay.
But here's the thing in my concern to SEC fans is that now Texas and Oklahoma's in there. That's going to be causing some serious, issues with, the SEC. Now, Texas being a better team than Oklahoma, given that point. But my thing is that if either Georgia, Bama, Texas plays Ohio State, but I'm not too concerned about Georgia. The thing is, I'm worried about Texas. If they don't, Texas and Alabama, because if they don't get themselves situated before they play us in like a neutral site game, that's going to be a big problem. A huge problem.
Yes.
Now, I'm saying that defensively wise, Alabama's a good, talented team with Jalen Milroe, but the thing is, Jalen Milroe hasn't played Ohio State yet. He hasn't played a Big Ten defense that has allowed the fewest points in their schedule as of week 6. And I did check the ESPN and poll ratings, and they have us ranked number 1 defensively. And I did check, sorry, I'm just trying to get my Mountain Dew energy drink. Had a long morning. But yeah, as far as Texas is concerned, if we play them in a neutral site game, the thing is I'm concerned about Arch Manning's going to get hit probably like maybe 10, 12 times by the defense, and it's going to shake him up a little bit. And if he doesn't come in that game, like the usual gunslinger he is, that's going to be a huge problem. A huge problem for Steve Sarkisian. Because you don't want you getting your quarterback hit like 20 times in a single game by a defensive lineman, just rushing him, and then blowing and then busting him up like that. You know what I mean? It's the same for Jalen Mildew, or what's his or whatever the hell he's called, Jalen Mildew.
Milroe or Mildew. Yeah.
The thing is, he's not right. The thing is, he hasn't played a Big Ten defense like Ohio State. If he comes in that game saying, this is going to be a good day, this is going to be a better day than what he's had, I've got some concerns for that son of a gun. Because if he comes into that game against Ohio State at neutral site, it ain't going to be in Alabama or Columbus. I will say that. But if he comes in thinking, it's going to be an easy game, you've got another thing coming, Mildew. Because you're going to have a defensive line that has got more sacks against quarterbacks within the last 6 weeks in total. And I did check ESPN on that YouTube or VicTube again. So any Alabama fans or Texas fans in here, yeah, you better watch it. Because Ohio State's defense is not playing around this year. And dang for sure Ohio State's offense ain't playing around this year. So I'm just letting you know the heads up of a warning.
Dang for sure Ohio State defense ain't messing around this year. Yeah.
What? Nate DeLuise is going to have to find that the hard way when we beat both Nebraska and Michigan, and he's going to be crying in his cell for 3 months. Oh, I can't announce it. Vic Two's buddy Nate the loser doesn't come on the show until next college football season because he's so embarrassed and he's so upset that Ohio State beat Michigan and Nebraska both.
Well,
I can imagine him crying.
that hasn't happened yet. So.
Well, I know it's going to happen because this defense is prepared, is finally pissed off enough to beat the living shit out of somebody. And I guarantee you, Ohio State's defense will beat the shit out of Nebraska, Oklahoma, or Oregon, Texas, Alabama, Michigan, and they don't give a crap about who they're going to play because they're going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link again. Hope that someone else will join.
if they got the cojones. Now, I like using that term because I've used it for the last 10 years. Yeah, dang it. Now, if Sven wants to come on here and talk and all his garbage, I wouldn't mind. Get that voice son of a gun of a carcass, get his carcass in here. If there's any Bama or Texas fans, come and say your problems to my face. Yes. Because clearly y'all don't. Y'all don't want the smoke from Ohio State. Y'all don't. No Georgia fans, no Michigan fans, no Oregon fans want the smoke from Ohio State because they know they're going to get lit up either way. They're going to get lit up. And why do I say that, Vic Tube? It's because Ohio State is that team this year. They've got the defense.
All right.
They've got the offense.
All right. Well, Caden, it's time for me to end the show. So.
Yeah, comment, Vic Tube. I was wanting you to stay on here so I could roast somebody from Alabama or Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, and Texas A&M, you still got a little score to settle with us in West Virginia. I'd like to see y'all in the playoffs.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, Caden.
Well, as we say here, go Bucks, and Nate the loser, if you're listening, we'll see you in hell, little boy. Oh, and hell is November 30th. Check your dates.
All right, Caden. Thank you. Thank you for that, Caden. All right, there's StreamYard link if anybody wants to join the show. Yeah, go ahead and click that link. Yep, hashtag classless Caden. All right, yeah, anything else going on? Let's see. Yeah, you know what's bad about, losing to Alabama? I mean, I can take, hearing, shit from Bama fans. They have that right, but what is really annoying are these non-Alabama fans that wanna run their mouth. All these Tennessee fans, Georgia Tech fans, Florida fans, that wanna run their mouth about Georgia. Like they have to cheer for Alabama to beat us because they can't. So they can't. Yeah, they can't beat us. It's like Squid Tart and Sea Dog, but they can't beat us.
You know how much I'm worried about Georgia winning the national championship again? Not at all, boy.
Yeah, we actually did win the national championship again that year. Yep, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, reliable. Alabama, right? For when you can't beat Georgia. All right, drop the streamer link one more time, and we'll give it a few minutes. All right. So we got 10 people watching. Right, let's see how many thumbs up we got. Okay, we got 13 thumbs ups. Yeah, so good job, guys. Now we got 14. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all hitting the thumbs up. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like that storm that could be developing. Yeah. Now they're saying that it won't. That it's probably not going to develop into a hurricane. Yeah, this thing down in 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 the Gulf. So right now they're saying that it's most likely just going to remain a tropical depression. So, but meanwhile, we got Hurricane Kirk is it is headed toward the East Coast. Okay. Well. All right. So it is after 9:30. So all right, let's go ahead and and end the stream. So, but anyway, so yeah, thank you to everyone who came on the StreamYard. Thank you to Caden, Harry, and Hogman for coming on the StreamYard. Thank you to everyone who is in the comment section. And we'll do it again next week. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.